I got my bachelor's of science in sociology. I've always been interested in doing either international development or some type of community service that involved traveling and learning a new language. So I've always been interested in that. I love to travel, love to learn new cultures, so that's why I'm here. Most people say I'm very resilient because this is my third time here now. But I've just always been interested in helping people, giving back, volunteer work. So I just wanted to come here and hopefully make some sort of impactful difference, even if it's just through one person or one small change. So I wanted to help in that way. I've been here before, so I've met the people and I've had a really great experience with them. Everyone's been really friendly, really vibrant culture, positive attitude. And it's really something I wanted to be a part of again, especially with Peace Corps too. The last time I was here was 3 years ago, and we were evacuated 3 weeks into our service. So 2020, we were told pretty quickly. There wasn't a lot of information yet accessible to us, so we just kind of heard that COVID was going on in the US, but it wasn't quite yet to Madagascar yet. And then once it started spreading, we got news that we would have to all evacuate, worldwide Peace Corps volunteers evacuating for the first time back to the US due to the pandemic. Another stressful situation with that was the borders were all closing. So then when we got to the airport, you look to see all the flights and it's just saying close, 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 close. And so we were really rushing to get out of Madagascar to be able to go back home. And so it was really rushed, and a lot of people in my group had sold their homes, got rid of their pets, quit their jobs, and now 3 weeks later they're coming back and they weren't expecting to do that. As you know, you prepare 27 months to serve. You don't think you're going back 3 weeks in. So that was really heartbreaking to have to leave my host family. And today actually I saw my host mom after 3 years, which was really amazing. And the last time I was here, I promised my host family that I would come back to Madagascar to see them. So I'm really glad that today I was able to fulfill that promise. It felt really good. To do that flight 3 times is an experience for sure. It's a long journey to get here, but I'm really grateful I'm here. I really want to complete my service. I want to finish what I started 3 years ago and even 4 years ago. And since I applied for Peace Corps, which was 5 years ago, it's just such a long process, but I'm really determined to complete my service. And if I think back to my first impression when I first arrived here, it was really like the vibrant colors around, how green the grass is here, all the little houses in Tana close together. The people were very generous. Walking down the street, everyone says hello, how are you? So very friendly atmosphere. That was what I first picked up when I got to country. The last time I was here, there was a time where there was like rats crawling on my ceiling that I could hear, and they were like scurrying and pushing dirt into the corners that were falling in my room. And I was like, please don't let this rat fall onto my bed right now. So I'm kind of nervous about that happening, but it's part of service. It's building resiliency, so it'll be fine. Take everything in. I really like this group. I feel like we're really cooperative and helpful for each other. I really like that we started our group chat before we even came, which was nice. And then we all helped each other with the luggage and the weight, so that we all, could have the best experience possible, save money, and work together. So I feel like we're all willing to help each other. And once we start learning language too, I think we're gonna see people helping each other with language and walking together. Just now we took a walk in the village. We all stayed in groups. We made sure everyone was together. So it's just been really nice, supportive, helpful group. They think it's cool. They've told me that they're proud of me and that it's amazing that I'm doing this thing, that they've never really thought about it. I've had some people who say that they've thought about joining, but they didn't get the time, or they were in a situation where they couldn't leave for 2 years. So I can understand that too. But I've had ultimately positive feedback on it. People are just excited to learn about Madagascar because they haven't been to Madagascar. They haven't heard much of it outside of the cartoon movies, Madagascar movies. But yeah, overall positive feedback. I'd say it's definitely an experience like no other. If you do come here, I'm trying to think of like advice that I would give, but I'm thinking of like technical things like bring a solar bank, bring a power bank. So I'd say start early, definitely get your tasks in as soon as possible, especially with medical because they may ask you for more tasks and then you have to schedule your doctor's appointments with maybe a month out or so. So the sooner you start, the better. Like the more quicker you'll receive a response that you're cleared. And same with legal too, like getting those fingerprints in as soon as possible is really helpful. A lot of people think, oh, you're just on vacation because it looks like a vacation. It's a new spot we've never been before. It's beautiful, but we are doing a job at the same time. We have work to do. We got to learn the language. We got to learn our technical skills. Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's also a lot of fun. Hardest job you'll ever love kind of thing, but yeah. And that application can be a year-long process, so it's a little
life is in a limbo.
Yeah, and to figure out when to put in your 2 weeks for your job and like what to do with your house and if you have pets, who's going to take care of them. That was kind of hard for me. I had to leave my cat behind, but he'll be okay. Yeah. He'll be okay. He's in good hands. My boyfriend's taking care of him. So it's like if I don't get cleared and I've been hyping this up that I'm going to Madagascar and everyone's like, wow, Madagascar, okay. And then, oh, sorry, I actually am not going now. And that's like a year's long of excitement and telling families, especially if you have going away parties too. Like I know some people fly in and say goodbye to their family members or work parties, goodbye parties, and then you end up not going. It's kind of awkward to stay around, like you don't really know what to say or do after that. So, but I'm glad we made it. We're here.